Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. I'm Ashley and this is All Bodies Travel, a channel about everything travel, everything from road trips to cruise ships. Today I'm recapping my day 4 on my Carnival Sunrise cruise from a couple weeks ago. I didn't do a lot, okay, I'm going to tell you that. Day 4 we were in Grand Turk. I opted not to get off the ship because I didn't feel like it. I didn't really have the money to spend on a go-kart, or a golf cart rather, to drive around the island and see everything there was to see. There's not much to see on the island anyway. I think the best thing I could have done is get off the ship, get in the water, and get a good Instagram shot of me in front of the ship while being in the water. I just didn't feel like it. I'm not a big, loud, noisy space person. If you like a party atmosphere, then there is a Margaritaville in Grand Turk. And if you want a quieter spot, there's a place on the other side of the port called the Beached Whale that is owned by Margaritaville, but is a quieter spot. So instead of getting off the ship, I hung around and I read all day and napped. And that was about it. I did have sushi for dinner, and you can see the menu here. It is sort of like your typical sushi place menu where you mark what you want. And so you can see my options. The miso soup was fine. It was miso soup. The sushi rolls were pretty good from what I remember. Nothing, nothing outrageous, nothing too fancy, nothing too extravagant, but they were passable. They were better than passable. They were good. I enjoyed them. The dessert I did not enjoy. I think it was the yuzu ice cream. It was not my favorite. So after that, I went to the Alchemy Bar, which was kind of my spot for the entire week. And I got my first drink, and I was sitting there away from the bar because the bar itself was full. So I was sitting back from the bar, and one of the bartenders, Kawe, spotted me, and he's like, and he came over to me and he said, I'm having a special event tomorrow. It's where you come and you learn about the alcohol, you sample it, you make some cocktails, that sort of thing. Are you interested? And I said, yes, absolutely. It was $35 if you had the Cheers package, which is the the somewhat limited alcoholic drinks package on Carnival. If you have the Cheers package, it is 15% off. So I think it comes to $27, including the tip. And so he wrote down my name and my card number and told me to be there at 11:55 the next day, which was a C day. 11:55, eat beforehand because you're going to be drinking a lot of alcohol and you'll need to eat. So please eat. Be there at 5 minutes to noon. Okay, got it. So then that was the end of the day. So on to day 5. Good morning. So it is day 5 of my Carnival Sunrise cruise. And yesterday we were in Grand Turk. I did not get off the ship. I chose to sit around and read, and I went to breakfast, and I had sushi for dinner and Guy's Burger for lunch. So that's a sum up of my day. And then I went to the Alchemy Bar after dinner. The Alchemy Bar is so good, y'all. So good. I love being there. I'm not a party person. I'm not an 80s night party or a white night party. I'm not that kind of person. I'm not a karaoke person. So the Alchemy Bar is totally my jam. And just sit around, people watch, talk to the folks who come, and let the bartenders make drinks. On this ship, we have Kawe and Dragon and Ivan. They are all excellent mixologists, and it's great because I can tell them what I want and they hand it to me, and it's delicious. I can tell them what I like, not just what I want, but what I like, and they will hand it to me, and it's delicious. Last night I stepped away to use the restroom, and I came back, and Yvonne was making a line of drinks, and so I was going to wait and order an old fashioned when he was done. And then he set a drink in front of me. No idea what it was. Not a clue what was in it. Luckily, I don't have food allergies, so I don't have to worry about that. But if I did, I would have told him earlier, and he would have remembered probably. So he just gave me a drink, and, well, I paid for it. But he set a drink in front of me, and I took a sip of it, and he asked if I liked it. And he didn't take my card to charge me until he knew that I liked it. So it was very good. It tasted almost Di Serono sour-ish. Amaretto sour-ish. So, which I had ordered from him before, the amaretto sour-ish. Yeah, it was a good night at the bar. And Kawe invited me to an exclusive alcohol event today, where he's going to have a select group of folks who come in, and we're gonna drink, we're going to learn about the alcohols, we're going to learn some, I guess, techniques. It was $35, and he said it's gonna be, you know, an exclusive event. It's a small group at the Alchemy Bar today at noon. So I'm really looking forward to that today. It's about 8:10 right now. So I'm waiting for brunch, C-Day brunch to open up so that I can go get some food in me before I do that. And I'll probably stop at Blue Iguana for a lunch type thing around 11:15, so that I have some food in me before I go to the event. He did say to eat before we came. So yeah. Oh, so there are two things about this cabin that I did not know when I did my cabin tour. First, the walls are not magnetic. My magnets do not work. So, yeah, that was odd. That's okay. Didn't really need them this time. They would have been helpful, but there are enough hooks around that I didn't really need my extra magnets. And then also, under the closets, there is motion activated lights. There are motion activated lights. So when you're walking at night, they come on. To give you a little bit of light that's not too strong and not overhead and not directly in your eyeballs. So that was a good surprise discovery that I made here on Carnival Sunrise. All right, well, I'm going to sit back and read for a little bit until it's time to check in for breakfast and then, or brunch, and then I'm going to go eat, and I'll take you along on that. Did I take you along with on that? No, I did not. So here's a recap of brunch. I'll show you the menu here, so you can get an idea of what's on it. It's going to be the same across the fleet, across all the ships. You have your traditional things like Eggs Benedict, you have a brunch burger, and then you have desserts and French toast and pancakes, brunch. I ended up having a burger and fries, which for some reason felt really decadent at 9 a.m., but it was delicious. And I also had French toast as my brunch dessert. After brunch, I did some more reading and hanging out around the ship. And then at 11:45 or so, I headed over to the Alchemy Bar for the alcohol event that Kawe had invited me to. So that turned out to be a lot of fun. We arrived, there was a bottle of water, 3 small martini glasses sitting out at, I think they were 10 or 12 spaces around the bar. And we talked about different alcohols, what goes into each alcohol, like how can you make vodka? How can you make rum. We talked about how to build a cocktail. Like, what are the different parts that you need? How many parts alcohol to how many parts non-alcohol to flavorings and stuff like that. And then we got to sample 3 drinks that the Alchemy Bar makes. And I don't remember what they are at this point, but they were all tasty. We got to, one of them has mint in it, but actual mint leaf, not mint flavoring. And so he built the cocktail. We all got to shake in the shakers and then pour for each other. So after they were poured, we all took a little sip and it was like, oh, that's not very good. But then we took the mint and we smashed it in our hands and then we dropped it in the drink. And somehow that totally transformed it. And it was really fun. So we got at least 2 little martini glasses of each drink. And I was definitely feeling the alcohol by the time I left. And so instead of going and napping, I was afraid to nap while I was a little bit toasty. So I went to afternoon tea time, and you can see the table here. This is what greeted me when I sat down. This is my food. There were a selection of sweets and savories, cucumber sandwiches, salmon, something or other, little eclairs, which were my favorite, along with the cucumber sandwiches. The tartlets, I don't remember what those were, and then some kind of chocolate cake. So they come around to your table with the food, and they come around with a box of fancy teas. And I asked if it was included in the drinks package, and she said no. So I was like, okay, well, it's $3. It's not that much, and I'm enjoying my tea. So I picked out a mint tea, and then later I saw that it was included. So don't worry about that. If you have either the non-alcoholic drinks package or the drinks package, the Cheers package, that should be included in your drinks package. They came around with a pot of hot water and left it there on the table. I think it gave me 2 full cups of tea out of 1 tea bag. So it was good. I enjoyed it. It was something, I needed the carbs. I needed something in my stomach. And then this also wasn't advertised anywhere. It just showed up under food and drink. So if you're wanting to do afternoon tea on a sea day, watch for that under food and drink around, I think it was 2 p.m. is when it was on my sailing. We're going back to me on day 5. So I just got done with the Alchemy Mixologist class, whatever you want to call it, and it was worth it. It was $35. That's what the mixologist quoted it to me last night when he pitched it to me. But I got a 25% discount because I had the Cheers package. So it came with gratuities. It came to about $27. So that was nice. Saved a few bucks there. But it was a lot of fun. We had 3 martinis, or 3 flavors of martini, I should say. And they were in miniature glasses. But we each got at least 2 glasses full of martini to drink. So it came to almost 3 drinks within an hour and a half, which is quite a lot. Yeah, I was a little wobbly walking away from there. And I got a certificate. I'll put a picture of it up here. But it was just a lot of fun. We each got to shake a martini and then pop it open after shaking it and then pour for everybody. So it's a hands-on experience. It's not just a listen to me talk and here's some drinks to drink. It's a here, shake the drink yourself and then go pour for the rest of your classmates kind of thing. I highly recommend it if you get a chance to do it. I don't know if they ever have it open to the public or if it's always an exclusive thing like it was for me. Calway, the bartender mixologist, invited me last night. He was inviting specific people, so it may or may not always be like that. I don't know. I didn't get to do it on the last cruise I was on. I don't think I I don't remember seeing it, but that was also 2 years ago, 3 years ago. So who knows? But anyway, so if you get a chance to do the Alchemy Bar mixology course, take it, do it. It's a lot of fun, and it's an enjoyable experience. The 3 martinis we had were oh no, I forgot. I remember the pineapple spicy chipotle one was the middle one. The first one was 20 is the new 40, I believe, or 40 is the new 20, whatever those numbers are in the menu, I don't remember. And then the last one was the Bold and the Beautiful. My favorite was the first one, the 20 is the new 40 or 40 is the new 20, and it met my palate best. My second favorite was the middle one, the spicy pineapple chipotle one, and then I didn't really like the Bold and the Beautiful Baratini martini. So tastes vary though. We got a recipe for how to make a cocktail. We got told how to make a martini, and some basic facts about alcohol, like what each one of the major ones is made from. Like Scotch is made from barley, made in Scotland. Bourbon is 51% corn and aged in an old barrel for at least 3 years. You learn little facts like that. So if you get the chance, do the class. It's a lot of fun.